Hi, I'm Colleen Pearl, the Cool Crone, and welcome back to my channel. This video will cover the full moon in Sagittarius, which is happening on May 23rd at 9:52 a.m. Eastern Time. Be sure and Google to find out what time the full moon is actually happening in your neck of the woods. Also in this video, I will be doing predictions for all the air signs. And the air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. If you'd like to book a reading with me, go to www.thecoolcrone.com, click on the Book Now tab, and make your appointment. I look forward to meeting you. The full moon takes place at 2 degrees Sagittarius, 54 minutes on May 23rd at 9:52 a.m. Eastern Time. Sagittarius is the sign of the party. Very often in the May-June time of year, we have celebrations like weddings, anniversaries, and graduations. The Sag new moon, when the sun is in Sagittarius, takes place in late November, December time of year, and that's also a time when we have celebrations, like more holidays having to do with religion and familial themes. When the moon is in this fiery sign, we are optimistic, philosophical. If the Archers get their way, they're happy, and they love to share their happiness with everyone around them. This is a powerful lunation with a huge stellium of planets, mostly in Taurus, but very close to the Sun, which is in Gemini. Pluto trines this stellium, lending it power and intensity. The moon opposes this stellium, and this gives us the classic full moon push me, pull you energy in both directions. So look for this lunation to have something big happening. Now, a lot of the planets in the stellium in Taurus are at the 29th degree of Taurus, so there may be some big event leading up to a climax at the time of the full moon. In other words, there could be some foreshadowing to what actually is going to take place on the full moon. We could have some big event like the Oscars or the G8 happen right before the full moon. Or it could be something geared more towards philosophy or spirituality when people are trying to be very kind and good-mannered and really gearing up to serve the needs of others. This could be a charitable event. There will be loads of goodwill and good intentions spread around to foster goodwill and understanding. Then some players are going to deliver an emotional payload which may lead to conflict and even competition. This will bring about confusion and emotional neediness and a feeling of being wronged and the need to make it right. People will want to take action. People will ignore normal social boundaries and behave in reaction to the situation. This could bring about more tension and manipulation and some kind of a battle that will shock the world. As I write this, I'm thinking that this could pertain to Gaza and Israel, where things could turn very ugly and perhaps result in more loss of life. Ultimately, we will work to right the wrongs, but I do think the die is cast in a negative direction. Prayers will be needed. We will be able to recover, to at least overcome this awful tragedy, and women will be featured strongly in the outcome. So, it's going to be an eventful moon, to say the least. Now, let's get on with the predictions for the fire signs. All right, so now we're going to go on to the predictions for the air signs, which are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is a chart of the full moon, and let's get started. Gemini, partnerships are the big deal now. You must pay attention to what your partner needs and make sure that you're giving as much as you get. Be sure to include your needs in this equation. It's also possible that this relationship has reached the end of life and it's time to move on. Getting your needs met without clashing with your partner may seem impossible, but if not, you need to work on the relationship. The challenge is to find a harmonious approach while still taking care of yourself. Having the Sun, Venus, and Jupiter in your first house for this moon should bring you a lot of confidence, so don't bash these people when you break up with them. Use some tact and grace, and above all, Gemini, don't gloat. Nobody likes that. And now on to Libra. Your neighborhood, as well as your family of origin, may grab your attention on this Sagittarius full moon. You may need to heal a rift of some kind, a neighbor's disagreement, a falling out between siblings or cousins. Something needs to be addressed, and this is the time to do it. Alternatively, you may receive a message, either electronically, by way of snail mail, or across social media, that demands a response or causes you to go on a trip. If there are legal matters in progress, there could be movement on that front. Whatever it is, these are not life and death, but they do contribute or deter from a harmonious quality of life. So deal with it. With the Sun conjoined Jupiter and Venus coming from your 9th house, the legal issue will be resolved with a bigger than expected financial outcome. On to Aquarius. The Sagittarius full moon falls across your 11th to 5th houses, where the moon will pour her light over your involvement with friends and groups. You may decide to let one of them go, and probably not due to disagreements, but more likely because you have outgrown the relationship. You'll find that this opens up your life, leaving room to get involved with people more in sync with your current beliefs. Alternatively, you could find that a heart-to-heart conversation is needed between you and a friend, and that afterwards you become even closer. The future beckons, and you want to move forward with good friends and people around you who reflect your idea of a happy life. The Sun is conjunct Venus and Jupiter in your 5th house, which may bring out some involvement with females or female authority figures who have a bearing on your groups and friends. Well, that wraps it up for the air sign predictions and for this video. And that is my explanation of the Sagittarius full moon. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you're a subscriber, or if not, if you will consider becoming one. And also, if you're a subscriber, I hope you will consider becoming a member of the Cool Crone Coven. We have monthly meetings, there's badges, there's emojis, and there's other discounts and benefits that you will be a part of if you become a member. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.